This channel is supported by Truefire. Truefire is an online library.
Enough, you can get the Truefire All Access Pass for as cheap as they ever do it, the $99 thing. So just jump and do that if you're looking for the best price you can get Truefire All Access for.
Right, here's the thing. I've done a bunch of videos for Gear for Music, and typically what their stuff is about, you know, being very well priced, very cheap, potentially gear. And most of the time with it, I've been kind of like pleasantly surprised. This costs less than £70. It's a guitar multi-effects pedal. Now, for like less than the price of a tuner, I'm kind of interested to see whether this is going to sound any good. Like in terms of quality, already I'm kind of feeling like this is metal all round. So we've got an XLR out here. Then you've got a master here. We've got reverb, delay, mod, amp switches. Amp, so you can change which amp you're using. Gain, treble, middle, bass, volume, mod effects, mod speed, delay mix, delay time, reverb decay, reverb mix, IR, cap. So I guess we just go straight in and see how this sounds. You've also got an input here for your phone, like if you were using it as like an aux input, and an output for your headphones, a jack out, and an XLR out. Let's see how it sounds. Like at the very least, could this be something that goes in your backpack as a backup for a gig? Potentially, right? How are we powering this thing? Oh, it's USB powered, right? So it has a lithium battery. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Right, I guess we'll see how it sounds. It's going to be mono, right? I've got to assume, because the output is just one output. Plug it in for the very first time now then. I do have to say, I really appreciate this kind of form factor where it's like all of the knobs that you need are on the front. Let's see. So we press that, we get reverb, right? So, first of all, if we hold these, we get tuner, right? Let's have a look. I like that already. Okay, hold again. Just get out of it like that. Right. So I think we're in preset mode right now, right? Right, we'll go back here. If we press this one, now we're in live mode, right? Now I can change the amp. Turn off delay. So what mod have we got? A few different types of reverb. Sounds like a spring. Maybe, I don't know. A few different types of delay. Straightforward digital. Digital with mod. So now, I guess the last kind of, we've got noise gate there as well. Thing to check would be like what these amps actually are. So I'll give you this is what I would just leave it on. Like that to me, it's pretty great. to me, that is, you know, just that alone. Worth the 70 quid for that, like, without even loading it in any IRs or anything. No IR, then an IR. So yeah, you could load in your own IRs and you probably get even more. So 3 reverbs, 3 delays, 3 mods, a bunch of different amps, capability to run IRs, and more importantly, within, I found a sound that I kind of like on there. So that's kind of, that's pretty impressive stuff to me. You know, it takes longer to find tones that I like on modelers that cost, like, you know, 10 times as much. So to me, I think Kiva Music have they've kind of done something here. I'm going to check out the app quickly. So we'll try and connect via Bluetooth here. Upper left menu to connect. Scan nearby devices. GFX10. Pair. Go on, connect. Okay, now we're connected. So, a fairly rudimentary sort of app, but what do I want? This one, 5. IR. IR. Quite liked this one. Whilst the app's on, I don't think I can actually edit stuff properly. Okay, so let's get the delay on. Right, so now I could save this preset. But the other thing I could then do would be to have this lower gain version. Let's just do it on the amp. Amp, lower the gain. And then save this to preset 1B. Confirm save. And then I kind of got just 2 sounds to switch between. Easy as that. Is there other stuff in here? Amex file, whatever that is. Cab, you can insert your own. Community. Yeah, so here's a clue as to who is making this. So does that mean you can run, you can export stuff? Interesting stuff. I mean, for 70 quid, it's doing an awful lot of bits and pieces. I don't know what an Amex file actually is. Is there a manual for this? I'll look into that and flash it up on the screen if it is something. Is it maybe running neural amp models or something? Anyway, interesting stuff from Gear for Music. For 70 quid, I'm very impressed with what I've been able to sort of get out of it with very minimal amounts of tweaking. I think it's pretty impressive. Certainly as a backup, even this could work for me. You know, just clean. Other things that I might like with it, instead of maybe the mod, might be able to just run a drive. I guess I could run a real drive in front. I like that there's a noise gate just there as well. I like that it's kind of got all these features just very clearly there on the front, ready for you to tweak. It's kind of easy to use.